Okay, let's try this again. So you all, I'm pretty sure I told you about my husband's count being 34 million, which is wonderful. That time, I hate to admit it, but we waited 2 weeks before we did his count. And I got a job. I know I was supposed to update Wednesday. But I went in, had my ultrasound, and there was only 20 follicles on each ovary. It's a lot, right? Well, one on the right was 12. I was on cycle day 12, so it was growing normal, pretty much. And the one on the left was only 8.5. So they told me to come back in Saturday for another ultrasound to check and see if they've grown any. I was really, really down, and I just didn't want to send a video out Wednesday. And then I started my job Thursday, so I really didn't have the time. I worked 10-hour days. So, yeah. So, couple of new things. I got a job, obviously. We also got a new car. And, yeah. So, good things have happened this week. And then the bed with the ovaries and the follicles and all that. So, yeah. So this morning I woke up for work at 5, used the bathroom, and then waited a while and used the bathroom again for, I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. I have a bump or something right there. Used the bathroom for second morning urine with my OPKs, and I got a positive. Today is cycle day 14, and I'm sorry I look terrible. I had to work this morning. Anyways, so today's cycle day 14, and I called my doctor after going into work, and I'm like, listen, I had a positive, what do I do? And they're like, you need to come in. You need to come in and tell your husband to come in and get your IUI. And I'm like, whoa. So I had to leave work and come home, give myself my HCG shot, which, by the way, my husband did, and I did not feel a thing. And I hate needles. Like, I was scared to death of that thing. Like, I want to show you. I know I showed you with it, I know I shouldn't take it out of this, but I know I showed you guys with the cap on and the wrapper on and all that, but I just need to show you how big this thing is. It's scary, and I know half of you probably already know. Yeah, so my husband gave me this shot, and I iced it for a little bit, and it was fine. So it's not that big. I actually got to use the thinner needle, thank God, but it's pretty long. I mean, that's a pretty big needle. I had to take it in my hip, is what they wanted me to do. So, yeah. So we did that. We rushed in. Within a half hour we had to be there. We were late by like 20 minutes. Yeah. So we went in, my husband did his count, and we had to come back an hour and a half later. We went and had lunch or breakfast, whatever you want to call it, and came back, and this time we only waited for his count this time for 7 days, and it was 21 million. Washed, it was 6.9 million, which, yes, I know that's low, but 96% of them were completely perfect. Absolutely nothing wrong with them. Moving forward, fast moving, perfect shape, size, everything. So she called them A+ students. Yeah, well, she called them A+. I called them A+ students. So we did the IUI, and the IUI was fine until she hit my uterus. It kind of hurt. So, she hit it, and she's like, and I was like, you know, whoa! Like, I didn't expect it to hurt. Or I didn't expect it to happen at all. Like, there was no warning, you know what I mean? And she's like, okay, does it hurt? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, well, tell me when it doesn't hurt anymore. And I go, okay. Okay, it doesn't hurt anymore. And she goes, okay. And then I guess she went ahead and put it in. But we waited 20 minutes, and we came home. I took the rest of the day off because I I really didn't want to be lifting heavy things and all that. And my husband went back to work. So, yeah. Oh, so I took a pregnancy test just to see what it looked like, you know, with my own urine. And I know that's not good to do, but you guys can't really see it because these pregnancy tests suck. But it is really, it's positive. It's light, but it's positive. And this is it's only 12 o'clock, and I took this at like 8:30, so there'll probably be more in my system later on. And then I noticed that I had not taken, there was like a drop of the HCG left in the bottle. So I took it out and took this test with it. And it pretty much just washed it out because I had to add more liquid to get it to run through. So yeah, this one's not even positive at all. You can't even see the line hardly. So that is where we are at, ladies. We had our first IUI today. I do want to mention a little something. I don't know what it is with me and the number 2, but I see number 2s like everywhere. That's my number. I don't know. And my husband's specimen room was room 222. My IUI room was room 122, exam room 2. So both of us had 3 2s in our rooms, which I'm hoping that's like a sign. I don't know. I can't say I believe in signs, but sometimes I do. Yeah, so that's where we're at, and we have an update appointment with our doctor, a follow-up appointment with our doctor on the 16th, and I am sure you will see more videos before then. So wish us luck, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.